John Doe number one is lives in Texas, larger burly guy, white male. John Doe number two is a African American male, another large guy. Um, there's nothing, they're both middle aged. There's nothing particularly remarkable. I understand that, for example, uh, with John Doe number two for sure, they called and asked for a male, and there were very few available. And my client tried to pass this assignment off to, I think, the only other available male, but that male said, no, I know who you're dealing with. I'm not going in there. And my client, having a leadership position there, kind of felt like he had to, and then went up there and was just horrified. My client reluctantly goes up there. He's in the bedroom setting up his table, gets his table set up, and John Travolta comes into the room and gets completely naked in 2 seconds. And then my client tells him, well, I guess get on the massage table, puts a sheet over him. The guy's kicking it off with his legs. Travolta keeps taking it off. My client keeps putting the sheet back on. Travolta keeps taking it off, saying it's sticky, it's uncomfortable. My client doesn't know what to do. He has a high level of responsibility in terms of his job there, and he's trying to, remain professional. But Travolta goes into, well, he likes a lot of glute work, and he likes his glutes done, meaning his buttocks. And John Doe number two claimed that John Travolta was grabbing at their genital area, upper thigh, buttocks, and so forth, and did make substantial contact with that area. Travolta will have to get on the stand and answer my questions as to where he was, and I will parade the 100 or so witnesses that we've located so far.
More people are coming forward.
Droves. I can't even keep track of all of them. In this information age, it's very hard to not leave a digital footprint and travel around and use cell phones and vehicles and computers and rent bungalows at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I mean, somebody had to be in there, and somebody probably not, the average Joe working class person. So, and believe me, his lawyer would have told you who was there if it wasn't Travolta. We'd know by now. There's a certain upper echelon of people that would routinely stay there. And these records and who was there and the witnesses, it's really not that difficult to prove. But in the bigger picture, we can clearly establish that this is his custom, habit, and practice, and it is consistent, and it has been going on for many years. In this case, he's going to have a videotaped deposition with me asking him questions. And if he goes to trial, he is going to be on the witness stand answering my questions. That is far more intensive and productive as far as evidence than any police report will ever be. And that's what's going to happen, and we can all see where this goes and that goes. And I'm sure that regardless of whose side you're on, people are going to want to see him answer my questions. Mr. Singer, John Travolta's lawyer, apparently not familiar with the procedures on Doe complaints, made a big deal about me filing them as Doe complaints. That was not my client's idea. They didn't know the federal rules of civil procedure, just like Marty Singer doesn't know them. That was my idea. I filed them that way because it would be malpractice not to take every step to protect your client. That was completely my idea. Nobody else. My clients didn't draft the complaint. I did. the attacks on them are, ridiculous. They ain't got nothing on me. I'm the real deal. He stepped into the ring with a gorilla. I am relentless. If you read the reports, you look at my record, I do not give up on anything.